Hi everyone, I'm Abhay and in this video I'd like to discuss about the phrasal verb keep, and it is the part 1. And the several parts of this phrasal verb keep will be uploaded by me sooner to you. Okay, so let's get started. So the first one is keep after. So I hope you can see it. So it is informal. In early summer times, I have discussed about what's the difference between formal and informal. But although I'm going to discuss it, so the difference between informal and formal is that the informal is the case in which, or that is in which there is a conversation between our friends, some relatives, and someone known to us. But in the formal one, that is there is a conversation between former peoples like the unknown people, like our teachers. We can have the examples and etc. Okay, so now let's discuss about the meaning of this. That is first a phrasal verb keep after. So it means to tell someone again and again to do something. So now I hope the meaning is clear to you. So to make it more clear to you, let's have let's discuss three examples, that is which here is given by me. So first one is my kids kept after me to quit smoking, so I finally did. What its mean is that my kids always means compel me again and again to quit smoking, and finally I did it. Okay, so now second one is I wasn't going to audition but my friends kept after me. It means that I wasn't going to audition, or I was not interested to to go to the audition, but my friends, that is ordered again and again, or requested again and again, or we can also say compelled. Okay, that is compelled again and again me to go to the audition. Okay, so now to understand this, so it is very easy, that is to tell again and again. So we can also say that is request order, because suppose that there is a person that is who is not willing to do something. Suppose that is there is a person A, that is who doesn't want to go to play cricket. So there is a friend of that person A. Suppose that name is person B. So that is he's saying again and again. Saying again and again means what? That is requesting. It might be request. It might be order. Someone, suppose that a bigger one is that, or elder one is that, means, and the elder friend is there. So that is if he's saying that is it is the order for the person A. So therefore we can say that is request, compel, or order, whatever we can, that is whatever you wanna use. So now let's proceed further and discuss about the third one. I would not like to play, but my family members always kept after me to do so. Eventually I did it. It means what? It means I would not like to play, but my family members always ordered me or compelled me to do so. Eventually, I did it. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. It means the meaning is that is I don't wanna go to play cricket. Means that is I would not like to play cricket. That is here play means, so in place of play, so play I have not mentioned here what, but you can write anything football, cricket, but here I am writing cricket. Okay, so now this is I would not like to play cricket, but my family members always compelled me to do so. Here you might be thinking, that is what is the meaning of compel? Means compel means to push. Okay, that is compel. Here I'm going to write compel, compel, and so now compel means to push. This to push. Okay, to push. So now to push means what? Not to push a box. So like suppose that there is a box. So on which we apply a force, that is on which we apply force and it gets. So that is not a push. The push is that one. Suppose you might be, that is, suppose that there is a person A. Okay, so suppose that it is the father and it is the child. Okay, so then what? Then the father is saying to child to go to, it is to go and bring a cup of tea for him. Then what? Then in this case, that is whatever is told. Okay, that is whatever is told to the child will be the compulsion to that child. Okay, it is suppose that father is saying that boy, go and brought out a cup of tea for me. Then in this case the boy is in compulsion to that thing. So that is the compel or compulsion, we can say. Okay, that is compel and compulsion is not so different from that is so that is differ from each other. Okay, this compel means to push and that is compulsion. So in Hindi we can say compel means majboor, or that is compulsion means majboori. Okay, so now let's move further. I hope it is clear to you. So now keep at. So the second phrasal verb that is of keep is keep at. So here, so let's discuss about keep at it first. So to continue doing or trying to do something. So let's discuss. So let's understand the meaning of keep at it by two examples. So the first one is, if you keep at long enough, you'll succeed. It means if you keep, that is, if you continue doing long enough, then you'll succeed. Okay. The second one is that the project was difficult, but we kept at it and eventually it was done. The project was difficult, but we continued doing it and eventually it was done. Okay, I hope it's clear to you. So now proceed further. Keep someone at it. So the meaning of this is to force or cause someone to continue doing something. So let's have an example. So let's have an example of this. That is, the coach kept us at it until late afternoon. So now, what's the meaning? So the meaning of this example is, the coach forced or caused us at it until late afternoon. So here hard is also there. So that is forced hard at it until late afternoon. Okay, so forced to continue something. Okay, that is to, here the coach is saying, that is the coach. First of all, coach is usually used in, that is in sports. So that is you might take an example of cricket. Suppose that this in a cricket, what happened, there is a coach, suppose that Ravi Shastri, and there is a cricketer, that is Rishabh Pant. Okay, that is, and the coach, that is Ravi Shastri, is forcing Rishabh Pant to, that is to stay in the stadium to do practice, that is until afternoon. So it might be the perfect example. So I hope the meaning of this example is clear to you. So let's move further. So now keep company. That is, keep company with someone means to spend time with someone. Okay, to spend time with someone. So here it is very, very interesting thing to. So the very interesting thing it is. Oh, sorry. So now it is very interesting thing. How to spend time with someone, that is. That is, you might be thinking that to spend time with someone means there must be a person. Okay, but here I have written usually used figuratively. So now, what do you mean by this? Means what I mean by this is, the meaning of this is that by reading example with keep company with someone, you will, that is, after reading this, you'll have the figure or the image of that. Okay, that is After that, after reading that example, that is that is you can memorize or you can recognize. Okay, that is the image will be just shown in your brain. For example, in her garden roses keep company with lilies means that in her garden roses shall accompany with lilies. Okay, so accompanied means we can say together with. Okay, that is together with. So it is very interesting. It is you can imagine, that is you can imagine in your brain, that is in her garden roses keep accompany, that is keep company with lilies. So first of all, let me write, that is what is the meaning of accompany. Accompany means together with. Accompany, so that is we can write here together with. This together with. Okay, so here you can see, not down. Okay, so I'm going to do it. Okay, so now here together with means that is in her garden roses are together with lilies. Now let's move further. In my bookshelf, pens are kept company with pencils. So in my bookshelf, pens are together with or accompanying with pencils. That is together with pencils. So I hope it is clear to you. So let's proceed further. This keeps someone company. So now here the another. Okay, the other phrasal verb with keep company means the other meaning of keep company, but here you can see the difference. And the difference is that the difference is here. The difference you might no, that is the difference you might be see here. You can see here, that is keep company with here, and we have the keep company. Okay, so that is both are different to each other, but the meaning is somewhat similar but not too similar, but so much of difference is there. So first of all, there here someone is coming at last, but here someone is coming at the middle. Okay, so that is, do not get confused. So now, so to spend time with someone who would be alone if you were not there. So it means that to spend time with someone who would be alone if you were not there. That is, so to understand the meaning of this phrasal verb, so let's discuss two examples. So first, I'll keep you company while you wait for the train. It means I'll keep accompanying you till, that is accompany you till train arrive. Yeah, is the situation is like that. The situation is that first of all, so let's have a person A. Person A is there, and let's have a person B there. Okay, so that is person A and person B we can see. So that is person A, that is, let's say, person P and person G. So why? That is P for pink and G for green. And that is the person B is waiting for the arrival of the train. Okay, so here is the station, we can say. Here the train will arrive there. Okay, so what is going on? The situation is that both are alone, means both are together, and that is, and no one else is there. And the person is saying that I will keep together with, or that is accompanying you till the train will arrive. So that is the situation. It means that if he suppose that if he had to go someone else for his work, then what will happen? Then in this case he would be alone. He would be alone. That is no one here. There will be no one to accompany you to spend time with him. I hope it is clear to you. So this is the case. Okay. So now let's move further. I am to keeps you in a company in evening for a delightful pleasant duck's walk. Okay. So now the meaning of this is that I'm to keep. It means that is I'm to spend. That is, I am to spend time with Shivam in evening for a delightful or pleasant dog's walk. I hope it is clear to you. Now let's move further, and it is our last phrase for our that is for this video. That is keep down. Okay, so keep down means to stay close to the ground or floor. Yeah, that is to stay close to the ground or floor. Means to stay near to the ground or floor. We can say so. Let's have two example. That is the soldiers were ordered to keep down, and the second one is we wouldn't keep down due to floor in the locality. So the first one is that the soldiers were ordered to stay close to the ground or floor. The meaning of first example is this: were ordered to stay close to the ground or floor. Okay. Now the second one is that we wouldn't keep down due to flood in the locality. It means that we couldn't stay close due to the flood in the locality. So this is the meaning of this example. I hope it is clear. So it is we couldn't stay closer to the ground of floor due to the flood in the locality. Okay, so to make it more under this understand able to you, I think I should give a perfect example. Suppose that there is a town, not there is a house. That is, do not take. So suppose that there is a house. Okay. mm, that is a big house. Okay, that is so much of rooms are there, and so here the flood situation is going on. So that is, the room is so much of a flooded. So so the situation is that the persons or the people who are living in the house are so much of worry. Okay, that is, are the situation is that of that. So the people or the person who are living in the house are unable, are unable to go to the down or to stay in the floor or ground. Why? The reason is that because the floor is flooded with water. So this is the reason, and therefore they are compelled to leave or stay in the upper, that is in the upper floor, we can say. Okay, so in the upper room, but they can't go near to the floor or ground. So what's the reason? The reason is that due to the flood. Okay, so the reason is the water. So now I think it's clear to you. Let's move further. So now something extra. Okay, so now something extra is very special. So always it becomes very special. So now today, something extra we have used to ask if someone feels good, bad, happy, well, etc. Okay, so in something extra, yeah, that is the main topic is this, that is how are you keeping. So now, how are you keeping means used to ask, or it is used to ask if someone feels good, bad, happy, well, or etc. Means whether the person is feeling good, bad, happy, well, etc. Now here I have given the example that how are you keeping? Jill, oh pretty well, thanks. So now, how are you keeping me? That is, how are you doing? That is whether. That is whether you are happy, good, bad. That is, tell about this. Tell me about your mood. Okay. So now here the Jill is saying, oh pretty well, miss. That is, oh pretty well, thanks. That is very good. I am. So now everything has been completed. So it is enough for this video. So and I will discuss about next or further, or that is phrasal verbs of keep. So that is still by, and please like, share and subscribe this video to each and every member, that is like your friends, relatives, and please make it subscribe if not yet. So see you next video.